Welcome to Red Devil Advocate today. We have Amrit, we have Sean, and we have Andy today. We're going to go through our last two games, the one against Leicester and one against Liverpool, and also we'll be covering our future fixtures, and, you know, we'll do our prediction and stuff, but we're going to start on the Leicester game. Yeah, we lost 2-1 to Leicester. It's a bit rough.
Thanks, Jeff.
Unfortunately, as Ollie would say, the higher power were involved. Okay, as Klopp says, the criminal acts of the TV broadcasting people, whoever they may be, the men and females in the black suit, whoever they are, apparently they're there, and only Klopp and Ollie are the only one that tried to call them out. It's like the Men in Black, yeah, but just for football. I don't know. They must see something we don't, because every time something like this happens, no other manager calls them out, but Ollie and Klopp are there to call them out like furious of like me, like yo, the higher powers. Well, they're there apparently, but you know, that's it. You know, we put out our B team.
Mate, that was our D team.
I was going to say,
about?
our B team.
Okay, it's a B team because we have no one else to play except for them. Sorry, that's the B team.
We had several other players that we could have put in front of several of those ones.
Hey, the standards of the team, I can't even put on the screen, bro. For anyone that's listening to pod, I'm basically, you know, my frame on the screen, I'm saying it is higher than both of that, right?
Post caption. Ty is indicating beyond his visual frame.
I just want to tell you, that team, he had to do it, and, you know, it was either going to go work well or work. He flipped a coin to that team. But, you know, the criminals and the higher powers made us have a game in the week. That's why he had to take that chance of making 11 changes for the previous game into this game. And it turned out a bit crap, but you know, shout out for Mata for carrying the youngsters. You know, at least he never lost like 6-1 or something like that. He only lost 2-1. So I respect them for that. Okay, these guys hardly play. They didn't play with each other. Is that the first time Mata's actually? The only person that was there was Greenwood. He did what he needed to do. You know, got a goal. So there's nothing else we can do. I'll have a free chat to come on and save it, but it was done, man. But you guys can say your part.
But wasn't the agenda to make sure Liverpool don't get top 4?
No.
Apparently it was.
Well, apparently it was, but it's not my fault. You lost to Burnley. Yeah. You lost to West Ham 7-2. I'm sorry.
Villa 7-2.
Was it Villa 7-2?
Yeah. Villa 7-2.
Oh yes, Grealish is Villa, innit? My bad. Hold on. Let me get that. Let me get those teams up, right? So cool. Oh, we're trying to not let them get up there, you know. Hold on a minute. West Brom, right? Was that not one of them?
I think so.
They lost to Everton this season too, right?
Hang on, let's have a gander. I can tell you real quick. So far they have lost 2. They have lost to. Wait, they've been on a real win streak recently. They lost to Fulham.
Yes.
They lost to Chelsea. They lost to Everton. They lost to Leicester. They lost to City. They lost to Brighton.
Carry on.
They lost to Burnley. They lost to Southampton.
Yes.
Southampton.
They lost to Southampton.
We got beating Southampton 9-0. They're losing 1-0 to despicable behaviour.
Come on.
Really,
Come on.
They won. Again, they've had a good win streaks here and there. To be fair,
yes,
to them.
but they lost, right?
Yeah,
they lost games.
They still lost.
Okay, it's their fault. I don't want to hear him say,
there you go.
"Oh, we had
7-2 to Villa." Lovely stuff.
Oh, we had injuries. Injuries, my backside. No, I don't want to hear that excuse. No, Cavani wasn't fit for the whole season. We're not complaining about that. Man has come and showed you guys, look, you know, when he's fit and ready, he would, But it's not our fault that Liverpool are slacking. You won the league last season, and you couldn't even hold your ground. You went from number 1 down here, but now you're somewhat you're getting life back because the other
At 1
teams are
point,
slacking.
1 point
One.
away from top 4.
1,
2 games
One.
remaining. They can get
All
1
I'm saying,
point because
that's
Chelsea
not
can,
our fault, yeah.
can just be done with it.
Chelsea, Everton, and West Ham are slackers. If they just kept their pressure up, maybe they would not be where they are.
Okay, so here's the agendas. Yeah, here is how we will know that the teams don't want Liverpool in the top 4. Chelsea's match tomorrow is against Leicester.
Easy win. I swear, if they made Leicester beat them again,
if Leicester let Chelsea win, yeah, just to stop Liverpool getting in top 4, the agenda is real.
Of course. Leicester better not win against Chelsea. Chelsea needs to panel them 4-0, bro. Just leave them in the dust. Liverpool don't deserve it. After the season they did, they don't deserve to be in top 4. I don't even want to see them in Europa League, bro. I hope they go the way down. I wish they didn't get European football this next season, but they're gonna somewhat get Europa or Champions League if they're lucky. They got lucky. Is it yesterday? Their keeper scored the last minute. I was so lucky.
Yeah, the keeper got a last-minute header.
Lucky. If that draw ever happened, bye. Go home. But don't worry, they have a couple of games. They can flop still.
Again, though, Andy, you remember how I said last time Liverpool always scoring like the 98th minute and shit? 95th minute. 95th.
They keeper squad, bro.
FIFA shenanigans.
I just want to call them out. Your keeper scored. The attacking force is dry. How comes your keeper had to come out and go and score your goal? Hello.
I don't know if you can say that because
where were your strikers? Where was your midfield?
They beat us like 4 days ago.
I don't care.
Yeah, but they beat us when we had like no defense. So it doesn't count.
You know what's funny?
Is that the agenda we're going with?
Yeah,
Let
that's
me
my
tell
agenda.
you something,
All right, cool. We've turned into a bunch of Gary Nevilles. Let's do it.
Agenda for that game, yeah. That game, Ollie chat so much smack about he was shot like, he couldn't believe it. Liar, bro. He knew what's gonna happen. He just said, the agendas that keep not making Liverpool. We gave them a free win, bro. That's the.
I'm just shocked that we played a Langer against Leicester. I think that's a bit disrespectful.
I don't know who it is.
I don't know who that guy is. Obviously, shout out to him making his debut. He didn't really do anything.
Leave the youngsters alone. They tried, man.
Well, I mean, on the other side of the pitch, Diallo got an assist. Like, there's a big difference.
I know, right? But the thing is, these guys haven't even played a game like that, man. They've been playing youngster football.
I want it to be said though that the goal from, was it Cianci? I think that's the pronunciation.
Yeah, something like that.
I think it's Mata that's marking him, and Mata's not even.
It's Matic.
Sorry, Matic.
I've watched it back.
The Serbian.
Yeah.
He's not even looking at the attacker. Like, he's literally facing at the goal. He never looks behind him, not once. And then he's looking there like Fred, like, how did that just go in? Like, mate, come on.
Defensive coach. It got so bad, I have to blame on him. How comes our strikers and defenders can't? Not defenders, because they already know. We already know they're flipping waste of space. How come the defenders and attackers don't have defensive training, bro? I had enough of this. It is midfielders slacking, bro. He's a defensive midfielder and doesn't have to defend. What's this? What's this?
I will say, we don't scrutinize our attackers. I mean, we don't scrutinize our defenders for not scoring goals. So let's scrutinize our defenders.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and he's like, if that went in, it would have been Weldy.
He's a dickhead for that. I hate him.
Hey, man. You can't lie, man. When you see something beautiful, you have to be like, you know what?
Yeah, a worldy save. Get him out of here. I'm saying that let's not blame our attackers for their lack of defensive skills and ignore our defenders and their lack of defensive skills.
No, I'm not.
Because across these two games, we saw several moments where Lindelof was dancing around in the midfield and losing possession, and he's too slow to catch up. I don't know what that's all about.
That one. Hey, man. Defensive coach. I already told you guys.
Look, the first Leicester goal, De Gea should have done a better job.
Yes.
He has his hands up in the air and it still goes in for him. Yeah? And then, where's the defence? You've got 3 men attacking you, you've got 2 men defending, and for whatever reason, Brandon Williams is in the middle of the pit. Like, why is he in the middle? He's the left back. Or a right back, apparently. whatever he's fucking doing.
Yeah, Tellus
Yeah?
did
But
play.
why is he playing the
I
centre
said-
back?
I swear Tellus was left. Was he not left?
Tellers was left. Brandon Williams is right because he's right-footed. Not
Oh,
because
but I
he's a
swear he
right
said
back.
I left back though.
He's a left back, but he's right-footed, so he
See
plays
what I
the
mean,
right
bro?
back.
He only did a FIFA right now, bro. Playing people at the side.
So, oh,
I'm telling you.
You
The
played
Leicester
that
game
one
was not
position one
serious.
time like 20 years ago, right? So you can play it again, innit? That's
That's what I'm trying to say, bro.
Sweet.
It's like
Cool.
it's
Let's,
like
let's have the gear up front and Wayne Rooney get him out of retirement, put him in goal.
Yeah,
He played
bro,
One,
why
one
not?
time played in goal.
why
Yeah.
not? Hey
One
man,
time.
the way how these guys are playing, there's nothing I can say about the Leicester game. It was gonna happen. I knew he was gonna make those drastic changes, and the team hasn't played. So I'm just surprised they didn't lose by more. But you know they actually hold it. It was 2-1. So I give them warrior approval of holding the line that much. At least
But
they didn't get
hold the
battered.
line.
If they got battered 3-0, the rest the whole team. But they're youngsters. These guys hardly play. And
Ah, yes, that youngster Matic.
you know, hey. Look, yeah. We had trainers and
He's,
youngsters on the pitch.
Great
bro.
youth prospect he is.
Look, the double M of our team, the double mature of our teams, yeah, they tried their best. They couldn't help the youngsters, even though, you know.
I didn't see Matic do one good thing this week.
Even Malone, man.
Why?
Like, leave the whole team alone. I honestly, I can't
leave
even
the
whole
roast
team
them, bro.
alone.
They hardly play.
So what? Did
Yeah,
they
no,
not
you
train
said
So
that.
together?
what? No, it's a
Did-
thing.
Do they not train together?
Huh? Yes,
Do-
training's different, but when you go on
How?
the pitch,
How is training different? What is different about training and a real
I
match?
do. Look, I would do Rabonas in training, but not in the.
Nah,
Are you trying to tell
get
me,
out,
yeah,
get
that
out.
Premier League teams don't do a full 90-minute match as training and have first team against second team? Are you telling me that doesn't happen?
I feel like they don't do that all the time.
I'd be shocked.
I feel like Man United do not do that in training. I believe they hardly do those 90-minute games between first and second team. Not like before. Before I would understand, but right now I feel like these guys don't do that. Because if they do that, they would be more ready. But I don't believe they do.
Well, it showed how ready they were in the fact that they nearly pulled a draw away from it. Like,
They
to be
nearly.
quite fair to them, if it wasn't for the defence, we could have actually won that match with that despicable team on the pitch.
Yeah, it wasn't like they were bad, but I'm just saying they don't have the, let's say, the experience on the pitch yet. You know?
They don't have the experience with the two oldest men on the pitch.
Yeah, but they're not at their peak. They're not at their
You
special
literally
sauce
just said
level.
Juan Mata's out there holding the youngsters' hands.
Yeah,
Like,
but the thing,
the experience is there.
Make it make sense.
Mata is just you can't
You
get mad
have
at
Mata,
Mata.
Matic, and De Gea on the
Matic
pitch.
is a waste man, but
And
Mata,
you're saying
I love
experience
Mata,
isn't
man.
there. You have Tellez, who is
Nah,
a
Tellus,
good age.
don't get me wrong. Tellus is. I know you can say
You have
experience,
Brandon Williams,
but
who
I
had
feel
first
like
team
Tellus
football
is
for at
don't have
least
the
a year
Premier
and a
League
half.
experience yet. Brandon Williams, yeah, he's a waste man. He deserves it because he ain't no new boy to this. He's been playing way too much to be classified as a youngster. He
You
can
have
go.
Greenwood again, who's got at least a
Yeah,
season,
but this is the
nearly
thing.
2 seasons
Did
on him.
Greenwood do what he needed to do and get a goal? He did.
He got one goal, one.
He had to. Yeah, and
One goal.
his defense let him down. That's
Alternatively, he let the defense down. He should have scored more goals.
no,
Whoa.
sure. Don't blame Greenwood.
That was
for
the absolute shit we had playing with
I'm
him.
sorry. The performance
Look,
of the
here's the
defenders.
thing.
Wait,
yeah. Here's the thing.
Well, that's
Go-
how
let's-
we're in this position this
look,
season. Is
look,
because
hold on a
we're
minute.
attacking
Let's go
more
back.
goals
Nah,
than
nah,
we
go,
put
Let's
go,
go
go.
back to Fergie era. Yeah,
Mhm.
you start a team with a good defense.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we don't have that. So the
Yes.
next thing you start off with is a good attack. We do have a good attack, meaning if your defense is slacking, your attack needs to outscore whatever is in front of them to cover up for your defense. That's
how we-
Fergie
That's how
mentality.
we are.
That's
Without-
Fergie mentality.
That's
not
Fergie mentality. So did Ollie not play under Fergie? Did he not have all of the teachings for his career
Yeah, but
from
he's doing
Fergie?
his own thing.
This is
He's
how
not
we
a
were
Fergie
attacking
man.
the season.
Yeah, but he
Nah,
still
man.
knows what it's about,
I'm
innit?
telling you,
So
if Fergie
if
had
you're
some
playing a
kind
team
of
like that,
influence on
if you're
him,
playing
yeah,
a team like that, yeah, and you've got
Mhm.
someone who can bang goals up front, you're relying on the man to score bare goals because
Well,
you know that defense ain't shit.
yeah, but Greenwood can't do that by himself.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Did he not get
Is he-
20 plus goals last season?
Yeah, but that's because he had help. The team didn't help him out.
I'm not going to cuss out Greenwood, but what I am going to say is Brandon Williams needs to be loaned out or sold. He's good.
Oh no! Like you need to understand. I know our defense is crap and our attack should be good, but come on, Greenwood can't carry all those men up front by himself. Even though a thing helped him once.
Our attack has been carrying our game all season, and it's
Yeah, but did we have the attack though? We only had one man. I'm telling you now, if Bruno
think of
was
it like this,
there,
yeah? Think of it like this. Yeah, there's been plenty of matches where Rashford's been playing absolute garbage. Cavani's been playing absolute garbage. Bruno has been the one holding the team together. So technically, yeah, on your words, yeah, you right there, Tyrone, yeah, that's one man. One man.
One man. Yeah.
Yeah?
But Max is not that guy. you're saying he holds it. They're different positions.
You're the one
Matt
saying Matt is
can't
holding
hold
it
them
together.
all.
I'm saying Greenwood. Yeah, because Greenwood can actually bang goals.
I know, but he can't bang goals by himself yet. He's not there yet. He doesn't have that lethal one-man presence, bro.
He did last season, and he's done it several times this season as well.
But he had a nice people behind him most of the season. It's just this game because he had to do his change because of the Liverpool game of the week. This is why. He just killed his mojo, bro. He doesn't know how to play with these guys. These guys on the B team, bro.
All I'm hearing is excuses.
Bro, ain't no excuses. I can't say it's Greenwood's fault.
I'm not saying it's Greenwood's fault. It's the collective.
Honestly,
like, the defense was absolute trash. De Gea should have done better. The midfield, I don't know what the fuck that was. And yeah, Greenwood scored a goal. Well done to him, but he should have done better as well.
I felt like Henderson should have played that Leicester game.
Not gonna lie, the performance of Henderson in the next match, it wouldn't have mattered.
They were both
honestly, I'd rather have the hair in the Liverpool game.
I mean, if that was De Gea in the Liverpool game, I feel like it might have been 6-2 instead.
You sure? I have faith in De Gea, man.
I have faith in both of them, but the way that they played this week was atrocious.
Man, they don't know who they're dealing with.
Right, I think what we can take away from the Leicester game to wrap this all up, so you guys don't start like killing each other over the internet. It just shows our lack of squad depth, that we should be able to throw out B team players, and it should still be like we should have still secured a victory, if not a draw, which we were close to a draw. De Gea's infamous near post inability to save goals of anything that is basically directly in front of him strikes again. So yeah, I think I feel like we need to do some turfing out over the summer. Like Brandon Williams, loan him out. I feel like Mata might need to go.
It's time.
Get rid of both of them.
His time. I think his time. He's just thieving a check at this point. Really.
Ollie did it just so he can get more money, man. He played the B team and said, "Look at it. This is what I'm working with."
I give you this.
He threw out the B team just to show this is what I have to deal with as backup.
What was that? Was that Blazers out protest or something?
He went out there and went, you know what? This is what I have. Take it. Because I feel like he didn't even think about that lineup. Honest. Truly, there. I honestly feel like he went, yes, I have to rest all these players. You guys have fun. Honestly, if he was slightly serious about that game, he would have played at least Fred and Tomini in that game. But, he wasn't serious about that if Fred ain't playing. So, he wasn't serious at all. I honestly just feel like he didn't care. You know what I say didn't care? He just showed the board, yo, this is what I have to deal with. So, if you want this... If you want to help, give me the money, extra money. There you
go. All right.
Game showed him up even more. Be like,
let's talk Liverpool.
Pogba's a waste, man. That's what I'm saying.
Man threw a J-Lo and said, "All my pride is all I have," and left it at that and said, "Glazers out. This is what I'm dealing with."
Basically, he honestly just said, "I need money." He threw out the team and said, I need money this summer. This ain't a joke anymore. Look,
Yeah, we need to. But we've done the maths, and if we turf out and settle, we're quids in, lads. Like we don't even need to put money on the lottery. We're quids in, so we just need to get selling.
you know?
We need to just be serious and be cutthroat, like Ole said he would be when he started.
He's like, there's my team.
Ollie's a politician. He said what he needed to.
I told you,
He
man.
knows the game.
He knows. I'm telling you, he can't be. He ain't a dummy anymore. Like I've seen too much good now to be like, nah, this ain't no typical. Oh, I didn't know. They did well. Nah. He went there and went, yeah, this is what I have to deal with. So if you guys ain't gonna give me money, then this is
Here's
what's
the thing,
gonna
though.
happen.
Yeah, he could have just had the first team not trained for that day off, have them rest for those 24 hours, and stuck them on the pitch.
Yes, it's true.
Told you.
It ain't that big of a deal because regardless of, obviously, it's peak having 4 games in 8 days. Yeah, like that. No one's going to deny that. But at the same time, even if you took a game or 2 out of there, do you think the first team's not training the day after they've just had a match?
Yeah, it's true.
So, what's the difference really?
Money. He went to show that he needed money. He's money
I
for
can't
his
believe
squad.
Byron is taking, but we lost to Leicester and saying it's a political
I'm
statement.
telling you now, man. Because he could, as Sean said, he could have been smart. I went, once these guys did their game, make them calm down, let them not train them the day before. Not a hard training, but easy one. I roll them out. It's not like he couldn't. It's like, that's a minute. But he looked like he wanted to take down Liverpool, but it didn't go his way.
Yeah. I mean, on that note, Liverpool.
On that note, segueing in.
I could not tell you who had a good game for us against Liverpool. We looked really bad, sloppy. I don't know what our first team were doing. It didn't seem like they were on the ball at all. Why did we rest them against Leicester if they're going to play like this on Thursday? It doesn't make any sense. Like, fair enough, you can complain about the fixtures, but there has to be some sort of logic used here, and I don't think there was. Shaw had a shit game for me. Fred, I've lost it with him.
Fred needs
I've
to come
lost
out
it
of the
with him.
club.
I've lost it. I've lost it with him.
Oh,
He needs to be
Fred
shipped. Fred needs to be shipped. I don't know.
He's been called up for the Brazilian team, and I almost threw my phone at the wall. He's been called up. Sean, your face, the way your face just switched. Oh my god!
Fred got called up for what?
Fred has been called up for the Brazilian team. I'm not joking.
How?
Exactly, and I swear I read the statement that they were talking about how well he's been playing in the Premier League, and I almost vomited blood. I was like, "Are you sick?"
I'm telling
Yeah.
Fred is learning from Maguire's stat padding. It's a thing. It's catching on.
I don't even know. He's not learning from anything. He's not
I
even
swear,
learning
man.
from football for dummies.
I need to
He's not
watch
learning
Brazil.
anything.
I need to watch Brazil because if he plays well in Brazil, then I know he's that language thing is what he's doing
He's a
to come off. He's a thief. He's a thief. if he plays like when Pogba started playing for France, bro. If Fred comes out with Brazil and starts flinging in balls accurate, I swear if he scores a goal from Brazil, I'm questioning him forever.
Let me give you the words quote, unquote, from the Brazilian coach to explain the decision on why Fred has been recalled. It is because of his performances, the high level that he has been showing at United, a team that is runner-up in the Premier League. I will slap everyone.
You know what? Yeah, I can't even take it back. I can't even roast him.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't. He's a thief. He's a tactical man. Man United alone has going into the Brazilian team. He doesn't even need to play well.
I can't believe
I'm telling you now, if he was playing for Tottenham or someone, he would have not gone.
Has the talent in Brazil really dried up that much? Like,
No.
They
They have some decent midfielders right now.
But they're defensive.
Why is-
Defensive wise.
make it make sense.
But you have Alan though. Alan is way better than Fred.
Yeah, but they might play 2 CDMs or CMs. I don't know how they play their thing.
No, Brazil don't play 2 CDMs.
Don't they? I thought they play. So
No,
they need a
Brazil's an
backup.
attacking team. They've
I
got
know,
all
but
the man up front.
not right. Not well. You're an attacking team, but they're not. They're not as. I say they're not as sparkly as they used to be.
I mean, since that battering from Germany, they've been on the
Yeah,
downhill
since,
path.
no, look, they were up here. Then when Germany went,
That's flexing the German kit. Who's he got?
who's on the back, bro?
Gutser as well, isn't it?
Who's at the back, bro?
It's fucking Gutser.
At the back. Jeez. Anyway, since Ozil and them and Muller violated Brazil, yeah, Brazil's team just went. It was so rough that they made how many men retire from Brazilian football, bro, after that defeat. They couldn't hold it. Imagine they beat you so hard in your own home, in one of your own stadiums, in front of your people, not anyone else's people, your people. People outside could hear you getting battered, bro. How? You could hear the screams in Germany, bro, when they were violating. You know? You could see it. The beers were spilling. I know it's far, but you could taste the beer in Germany, bro, when Brazil was getting the half, bro. I know. Look, just they violate even more. They even violate your brethren next door, bro. Like, I don't know how close Argentina is to Brazil, but they violate them too, bro. Manager went to Gertrude and said, "Yo, my man, your girlfriend's home alone, bro. Get the job done." He went on, and he did it. He went on, and he has done it. What I can say, these teams are nothing no more. They destroy their own legacy, bro. They have to Neymar's the only man right there to recover their legacy.
I'm sorry.
And it hurt, yeah. Neymar was injured on his hospital bed, seeing his man them flop against Germany, bro. Imagine he left the boys for one night, and one gets a tattoo, one dyes their hair a different color, the other one probably got lost in a different country, bro. I fought for Neymar, bro. It was bad. It was bad, man. But as I said, I'm done roasting Brazil again. But good luck to them with Fred, though.
I would like to see how he plays with them. I would honestly like to see how he plays with them because I didn't see it in the last World Cup, and I'm quite excited to see. Yeah, well, there you go.
Is it their South American Cup thingy? Is that what he's getting called up for?
Oh, that's going to be
because that's recently.
Well.
That's going to come up. Yeah, Euros basically. Yeah, is it not going to come up soon? Yeah, man, we'll see now. Because if Fred plays good in the Brazilian team, I'm calling him out, bro. I already called him out already, but I'm calling him out. Like, what is it? Because you're in England, you wanna play like you don't know any?
He only plays good in hot climates.
Hey,
does not perform well in cold, northern rainy weather.
Imagine he has like some attribute card that says when under the Brazil sun he plays like he's overrating God by 20. Then when he plays in the winter, it goes like to minus 20.
Plus 10 defense boost out or something.
It's like Battlegun, where if you throw it on the actual card and it lights up, they get the boost in it because it's their element. Really.
I mean,
but anyway, back to the pummeling at Liverpool, which I completely missed because I was drunk in a pub instead, which was much better use of my time.
Lucky you, for real.
Pogba's always, man.
Whoa.
For that one goal.
I was gonna say you're blaming him for one goal.
One goal. I'm not blaming him for all of it. I'm blaming him for that one goal. He should have done better.
Oh.
He started the demise, bro. We were holding them.
That was the second goal we conceded.
I know, man.
He has been responsible for several goals being given away.
Nah, man.
During the season, though, so he needs
that's
to
Pogba should not track back. Because he's a liability. He's a liability.
He's more than a liability. He's a guaranteed goal, bro. Like I wouldn't get on to him so hard if it was his first time. This is how much times this man just let a goal in or a penalty,
or give away the ball, or give away a penalty.
He's like, oh, I'm trying to learn. No, how you make Firmino droppy like that, bro? You're a big lad. You're a big firm lad, bro. My man just slapped your head and you went flying on the floor, bro. What?
Yeah, you shouldn't be losing balls in the air to Firmino of all people.
Then the defense with the other 3 goals, man. The last one when they let it in, I was like, you know what? You guys did that to yourselves. I don't know why my man moved up like that to try and get a goal. They left the whole area exposed, bro. There was no recovering that ball from Salah.
It's like they didn't learn from PSG or
Yeah.
Who's the Turkish team that we fought?
Istanbul.
Istanbul. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they learned nothing from either of those 2 matches.
No.
They're like, defense. We don't need a defense.
They'd be like, oh, we were trying to score. We need every man forward. But come on, man. You left that area so exposed. Salah went, I'm just going to take this. Put it in the back of your net.
What I will say is the amount of times Lindelof, I'm going to say this again, was caught in midfield and was too slow to make the recovery was disgraceful. Leaving Bailly on his own to defend, and you're going to have stupid commentators going, that's why we miss Harry Maguire. No, it's because Lindelof is a prick and a waste of space.
I'll tell you.
Counterpoint, yeah? I think Lindelof has done this because he's the more senior out of him and Bailly. Yeah, Maguire is the technically more senior out of him and Lindelof. So Maguire's always pushing upfield, doing whatever he's doing, hiding out on left wing, hiding out in the change rooms, doing whatever he's doing, right?
Yeah.
So Lindelof has seen this happening all season. He's gone, you know what? Maguire's made me hold the line this entire season, made me do 2-man's jobs while he's doing all this nonsense. This is my time. Maguire's not here anymore. This is my time to do it. Bailly has to hold the back line by himself. I'm going to go have fun with it. I'm going to go play football because I am a leader.
Is that not Lindelof's fault?
What? The goal?
He's just could be Maguire.
Is that not Lindelof's fault? He is not accountable enough to have his own play style. He's following Big Brother because Big Brother's gone on holiday.
Yes.
That's Lindelof's fault.
No, he's the leader. He's told him that
he's the leader of leaders.
Lindelof is not the leader. Harry Maguire is chatting shit about Victor on the bench with David.
Maguire's not leaders of leaders.
Victor's not a leader of leaders.
They're all leaders.
No, they're not.
He is the more senior. He is the more senior player in defence.
Yes.
So once Maguire is out, he takes the leader role. Yes. And therefore he is the leader, and then he's copying the leader's tactics and hiding that in midfield.
Yeah.
Why will have Lindelof in the headlock? He's not a leader.
He's a leader.
Lindelof is
not a leader. I'm not having it.
Lindelof is hype because he saved the woman's purse.
Lindelof is no leader. I would not look to that man for leadership at all.
Honestly, I understand why he did it. Understand why he did it.
Is Iceman not good enough to be a leader?
No, he's a leader, man. He's a hero.
See, he's one of the X-Men.
I know, right? Trust me, yeah.
One of the shit ones.
Nah, bro, nah, fam. He saved the woman's purse.
He's one of those dodgy knockoff X-Men that you get in like the pound store.
Nah, you know what?
I was fucking Rexplode from Invincible.
Nah, bro. It reminds me of like and you New Cross when they make those remakes of the celebrities, bro. That's him, you know. Frozen as a lady Dada instead of Gaga, you know.
Wow.
Hey, but you know, shout to Lindelof in it. He tried his best. You know?
No, he didn't.
And I think, I
would have held the line.
I agree with what Sean said. I agree with Sean said when he said about Lindelof, and I feel like because Lindelof knows he has that one out of nowhere chance to do those nice long balls behind the defender, he was trying it too much. Like he was trying a bit too much because you know he realized that man them like Fred and Tommy in front of them can't pass. You know, it's sad that our CDMs can't even do balls behind the defense because you know.
Didn't we concede the goal because Fred and McTominay were like doing 5-yard passing right in front of the box?
What I swear one was Fred. Fred legit passed the ball to
that might have been another game.
I can't.
But it's been so many fuck ups between the two of them.
Yeah.
It all just blurs into one, man.
Exactly.
Dumb and dumber in midfield, like literally.
Our backline and Fred are the reason that we have conceded so many goals.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah. Like, as I said, like McTominay isn't great defending, Like,
But
I
he's
feel like
good.
he should be a centre mid as opposed to a CDM because he gets forward, he gets a goal here and there, and those goals have saved us. That's the only reason I'm not as hard on McTominay as I am with Fred. But
Fred's a CDM, bro.
it's just madness. Like people are out here saying like, oh, you only need 1 or 2 more players and United will be fixed. Mate, we need an entire back line and a couple midfielders and a winger and a striker. We need an entire new team.
We got Cavani for 1 more year. We get striker next season. honestly, sure. Realistically, we can't get a new backline. I wish we could, but we can't. But right now, we need someone to get rid of Fred. Honestly, I feel like Fred's gonna.
I would take everything. I would just take Fred being out of our team.
I will have Herrera back.
Herrera wasn't a terrible player.
I know, that's what I'm trying to say. I'd rather have him back.
Most of his issues came with, okay, Herrera, you're slow as a stack of shit. Yeah, let's make you Mark Hazard, Salah.
He still did it though. That's what I mean. When you tell him to do a job, he still did it. No, leave Herrera alone, bro. He did his job. Fred don't. I'd rather have Herrera back.
Most of the problems came from him not being able to catch people up, and then they still kept him marking the same people.
Can Fred do it?
Yes. He's been called up for the Brazilian team.
Oh, you see, I knew you were going to pull it on stat.
None of this.
I knew you were going to
this.
call it stat. Why didn't even give me yes? I believe he can. No, stats said no. Stats said Herrera was good. No, I want to see it. But honestly, I feel like that game, I thought he was going to play Pogba and Tomini and then add a little bit more attack.
Fred and McTominay is the favoured pairing, though.
I don't care.
That's Ollie's favourite
I don't want this Pickle and Gohan relationship with Fred and Ollie, bruv. Stop. Okay, we only need 1 CGM. I'm going to call it out now. We only need 1 good one, and we don't have one right now. That's what we need to buy in the summer too. A solid CDM, like, not say as great as Kante, because no one can be as great as that man covering the flipping land, but someone there, at least like an arm length, not that much of an arm, but half an arm, like maybe a hand length, Like, we just need 1. I'm telling you, if we get 1 solid CDM.
Who do you have in mind?
I don't know, because I haven't watched CDMs like that. But if it's someone, that's it. I need someone solid, man. I don't know. We just need someone like a single man that's solid, that can hold that area to protect our stupid backline. A guy that, I don't know, someone hard, fast, capable, not a Fred. Actually has shots on targets. Actually passes the ball to his teammate, not to a Liverpool player. How much times Fred passed it to Arnold, bro? It was like he's like, bro, I want the England call up, bro, and he kept passing it to him. He just kept passing it to a point. Liverpool players are, this is why Arnold's is the best right back in the league. After that game, because of Fred.
Yeah, trying to have one of his best games against us. He run us ragged on that channel.
These men that make Arnold look like good. No, he didn't even deserve to be on the FIFA game.
These men make Arnold look good. If that's not scamming enough of our performance, then nothing else.
Arnold looked like he was a legend. Everyone's like, this is why Arnold's the best right back in the league. I'm like,
that guy is he's a fraud.
Don't worry, man. when England use him in Euros, and flop because of him. Remember, you heard it from here first. I mean, he was gonna be he's trash, but
because Fred wasn't playing with him.
No, man. Fred was just passing the ball to Liverpool every day, bro. I don't even know. It was like 5 passes.
Time he's done that. He does that every other bloody game that he's playing against us, and you're just like, I don't understand. Are you wearing a United shirt? Or are you playing against us? Like, just declare it. Just tell us so we know.
He kept passing it to Rashford, and Arnold kept intercepting it like it was butter, bro. I'm like, bro. Rashford left him, though. I won't lie. Rashford left my man hanging, bruv. He left Rashford on mark, and he was like exposed, bruv. But I don't know. Fred and Tomini, man. Tomini, I allow you. You can go up. It's like what? I got vexed. Why bring on Matic when you could have put him down of it?
Bro.
You could have put him on instead of Matic. Why? They should have told you all he did on purpose. I don't know. He ain't dumb no more. He did that on purpose. He had so much better options to bring on, but he brought on Matic. Why? Then he put Tomini back in centre back. Why? He didn't need to do it unless Bally was injured. Was he injured? Did
Nah,
he
I
look
don't think
injured?
he was injured. I think he was punished.
He took off Bally. He was actually doing his best because he didn't need to bring on a Matic, right?
You
He could
say
have
he
won.
was doing his best, yeah, he was fucking shit.
They tried.
He was not our worst centre back.
Yeah,
I'm not saying he was.
Covering.
He tried.
The
I'm not
reason why
saying he
looked
was,
shit-
but I'm
the reason
saying
he
tried,
looked shit is
yeah?
because he was covering Lindelof playing left wing.
He tried. He tried his best. I'm not saying he did good. He tried. Yeah, I saw him fighting and trying to, even though he was doing stupidness too. He was doing. I don't even know.
The amount
man.
of times that our defense was scrambling in our own box was disgusting.
And then like, Shaw. I don't know what Shaw. I don't know. Like,
He had a shit
Shaw was
game.
like.
He was terrible.
Like, I don't know what happened to Shaw. Did it because they finally found out Shaw was a threat, and they'd be like, no, we're gonna run him down every time. Wan-Bissaka, I wish he was a little bit better on the ball. Like, I
mean,
feel like
got an
he still.
assist.
Yeah, I know. I feel like he still has the I don't know. He's scared to
I
take
get what
on
you mean,
some
though.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like every time he had a chance where he could have just did a Valencia, just rock a man and just go cross it in. He doesn't have that. I don't know. He doesn't have that henchness yet, man. He doesn't have that
because
road.
he's constantly being told that he's shit going forward, so he's
Yeah,
kind of got a complex
that's what I
about it,
mean.
innit?
Like every time he gets the ball, I see him he's trying. Like I see him actually trying his best to do it, but he gets scared when he sees two man. You know, back in the days when our Don saw that, they went, you know what? You're getting left, bro. You're getting left in the dust. Someone just need to tell, bruv, you're faster than these man. Them burn them out, bruv. All day long, bruv. Day long, train. Just carry on. Try your best. Get corners. I'd rather you get corners than to keep passing it back to Fred, bruv. Oh,
Yeah, that's got to be a thing that stops.
yeah, like everyone
Yeah.
keeps going back, and like Wan-Bissaka, he attacks these two people, passes it back to them.
Yeah.
Then they switch it. Then they try to do it back again to him. Then he does the same thing again. Sure, he tried to run, then he loses the ball to Arnold or whoever. But it was kind of like defenders were just rattled, fam. I don't know what rattled them, but none of them had a cool head. All of them were running up, down, left, right, triangle, X square, R2, all over the place, bro.
Like some GTA cheat code.
It wasn't stable. Like I'm trying to say, this back line has done better before in the past. Today, on that game, I don't know what happened to them. They just waffled, bro. I don't know what type of pre-meal they had, but something weren't right with those guys, man.
Rice and ketchup for everyone.
It was
I don't know.
None of them had good
Yeah,
dudes.
but it's like I had faith in that back line, even if Maguire's gone, even though he's a crap guy. But you know, everyone always says Maguire's the key. But now they just showed Maguire is actually the key because they flopped. But before, those guys could have easily hold the line against top teams. I just don't know what happened, bro. Maybe because the goal pissed them off and they went all mad mode, or I don't know.
Sean
bro.
is literally sitting there like he's gonna kill us every time we
know.
talk about Maguire.
I know, but right now I don't believe it. But the backline just told the world that Maguire is needed at the backline.
So
I'm
here's the
saying
thing,
you needed it.
you're saying this, right? Who's to say Maguire's playing that we don't concede more goals? Who's
Huh?
to say that?
All the
I know,
pundits.
but
All the
no matter
pundits
what,
can suck
All
my
the
dick,
pundits.
innit?
Stats.
no matter what, stats-wise, they just
Stats-wise.
showed.
And
That's why it's like we haven't conceded many goals because Maguire's been playing.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But they're trying to
At the
say.
end of the day, yeah. Liverpool put more pressure on us, regardless of the centre backs, regardless of whatever. They put more pressure on. They were hungry for it. They wanted it. We didn't. That's why they scored the goals. Every one of our defending midfielders, and our goalkeeper played shit.
Yeah.
All of those players should get replaced with the B team that played against Leicester because they weren't fucking worth the paycheck this week. They weren't.
True. Facts,
Yeah,
man.
the team that
Henderson
went out
was
against
back.
Leicester, at least they tried. They fucked up, but at least they tried. You could see them trying for it.
Commendable 2-1. Yeah, you're right.
They
Yeah?
did try. That's what I'm trying to say.
You're here saying, "Oh, Maguire did this. Maguire can do that." Blah blah. No, fuck Maguire and his big square head. The only thing that he does is weigh the team down. He's the reason we're in second. He's the reason that we're not going to get first next season. I don't give a fuck what anyone says, what any pundit says. Gary Neville and his fucking stupid-looking face as well. Oh,
We're not taking
United
any
should get
professional
deducted
opinion from
points
him.
because they're being
Sure.
mean.
What if Maguire comes out next season like fire, bro?
Nah.
Are you gonna stand by your
Why?
statement?
Yeah, because he wasn't fire last season. He wasn't fire this season. So why is
What
he going
about
to fire next
what
season?
about if he just goes? You never know. Man comes out. Man's coming out looking
sorry.
like
The guy
Superman.
who can get outpaced by Mertesacker is going to be fire.
What about if he does?
You never know, because he might be able to play around his weakness. Like, basically what you said about Herrera, he wasn't the fastest midfielder, so he just man-marked and suffocated man. Like, there is every chance that Maguire adapts to his slow pace if he stops playing in left wing.
Yeah, but if he does that, what are you going to see him? He's going to be marking other centre backs because it's like, oh, I can keep up with this guy.
We need to abolish this
I
zonal
can
marking
keep up
thing
with
that
this
we're
guy.
doing.
Yeah.
Back to them with
Zonal
that slow,
marking's
bro.
got to get in the bin. That's the one thing. Like, get rid of the defence coach just telling us zonal marking is the way forward, because it is definitely not with this squad.
Honestly, they're gonna get someone to cover Maguire. They're gonna get a fast defender that knows what he's doing to cover Maguire. Lindelof days are numbered. Lindelof days are actually numbered. It's coming. As much as you believe he has an Iceman place in the team, he's going to get tough. Maybe next season, actually, if we're lucky. Next season, we may not see him again. You know, we may even see Bally take his position a second call up. You know, see it.
I mean,
He can enjoy his.
We've seen Bailly and Maguire play, and like those two are quite solid. Like,
Yeah, because leaders among leaders is on the pitch.
Stop it, you stop it. Stop drinking the Kool-Aid.
As Fat saying, leaders among leaders must be on the pitch to control the back line, you know. Maybe defensive he's crap, but controlling the line, maybe he's good at it. We just don't know.
No, he's not. But we've seen the goalkeepers generally control the line over him.
Yeah, but come on.
When he's there being
Henderson
like,
has
"Oh,
no experience
Rashi,
on
what are
that
you
line.
doing?"
Rashi, what are you doing?
Why is he having a go
What are
at
you doing, dickhead?
We're about having a go at Rashford and not Fred. Why am I not hearing Maguire tell Fred to F off?
Aye, man.
Because
I
Fred
swear
doesn't
how
talk
many
back.
times I heard in the game was like, Fred pass, turn. That's what I hear when Fred gets the ball, about to get the ball, turn. It's kind of nice to hear the footballers speak to each other. All I hear every time, turn, pass.
Being micromanaged on the pitch, that's mad.
No, if you sit down and hear the game, you hear some dons get like control.
Oh no.
Fred
He's
be
the
like,
shit guy who plays with all like the really tall jocks in the football, on the
he's like,
pitch.
turn.
All the good players are telling him what to do. Oh,
Pass,
no.
turn. That every time anyone else, man on. Hey, pass. Man on. Fred, turn. Pass. I guess he does. I guess he's pretending not to understand them, but he does always turn.
Clearly.
But we'll watch Brazil games and we'll see if the legendary Fred himself is a fraud.
Man out there like a gazelle, like a ballerina, turning, pirouetting like we've never seen before.
I know.
I swear to God, I will cry. I would just cry. I would just break out and
I
cry.
swear, man, if Fred gets like 6 assists and 2 goals that tournament, I'm getting off.
He's going to turn on the 5-star skill move, start doing roulettes and rainbow flicks on everyone,
he does.
doing runs from
goals.
CDM through the striker,
swear.
banging bare goals.
I swear, bro, if he does some Knicks madness 1-2 in Neymar and then score, I'm done. I'll give up. I'm like, nah.
Aliens. Only
Tell him.
explanation.
Aliens,
in
man.
hot
Aliens.
climates.
Aliens in Brazil.
In warmer climates. That's the explanation. There's no other way it would happen.
Hold on, man. If Fred comes out like a 5-star skiller, if Fred gets like man of the tournament, on that,
I
Match.
mean, that's not happening. Is it?
match.
It was a conspiracy theory, and now you've just turned it to madness.
Match. All right, let's be real. If he gets 2 man of the match of that tournament, I'm done with life.
If he gets 2 assists, Let's not put the bar too high, Tyrone. If he gets 2 assists,
But if he gets 2 assists, he's gonna get man of the match. You know, maybe it depends if he passes. But I'm telling you, man, if Fred controls the midfield, he's gonna get man of the match. But don't worry, man. Fred, I'm coming for you anyway. Manchester Raids soon come. I won't be with the fans. The fans are waste, man. We don't talk. We don't deal with fan raids. Fan raids just cause problems, you know. If it, you know, as a typical fan will say, if it wasn't for them storming, we would have beat Liverpool that day when we were supposed to. Your fault. Blame the fans.
I don't believe that.
Our main team was ready for them. They were hungry. They came off a win. They had the fire in their belly, but you came and ruined it. So the men in the suits can do the crimes they so-called did to put the game in between 2 other games. So it's your fault, fans. Yeah, you as we would call it, you troubled fans. You could have just waited after the game to raid the stadium, but no, you decided to do it before the game. This is your fault. Shout out to Glaze out though. Glaze out all day. Green yellow.
Well, there's a few more games that we've got on the horizon, so I would like to see what everyone thinks. Sean, we've already predicted these, so sending these straight to you, Amrit. Predictions for Fulham at home.
Fulham at home. 2-1 to us. Pick Greenwood with some absolute corkers. What did you guys say? I have listened to the podcast just to refresh everyone that hasn't.
Well,
woof.
Look, I've been celebrating the fact that I've finished 10 years of studying. Yeah, I don't even know if I was in the UK at one point. I was just too busy celebrating. Please.
So
I said for the people that haven't listened to the previous episode, maybe we got some new listeners.
I think Sean said something like 9-0 or something. He said something outlandish.
you said 9-0.
He said like 6-0 because we had like a 10-point goal difference to make up.
yeah.
Okay, so my 2-1 was fairly restrained.
Conservative. Yeah.
Quite conservative.
If we play our solid team, 2-0 to us.
Damn, Ty, you sound so deflated.
Honestly, right now, the only way I'll be angry like Sean is right now is if we don't get Europa League. Then I'll roast every single game up to that.
That's going to be a whole different kettle of fish, though.
I told you, if we lose that final, bro,
I'm done.
I will roast every game since the Leicester game. I'm roasting everyone. I'm roasting. I'm going off. So that pod's gonna be fire, bro. That's how I'm gonna be roasting every single one of them. Even Maguire, even though he's injured, I'm gonna roast him.
Maguire.
I will roast every single pass. I will roast Ollie, Michael Carrick, the whole training.
Anyone can get it.
The guy that throw the ball on the pitch.
What a flipping call out Phil Jones.
Everyone. The Glazers.
Call him out.
The guys underneath Glazers.
Anyone can get it.
The guy that mows the pitch down after the game. He the guy that runs the sprinklers. The guy
The sprinkler guy, no.
The guy that puts the lights on in the stadium is getting roasted, bro. I swear, if we lose that, bro, I'm all I'm saying. We shouldn't. We absolutely shouldn't.
We actually can't. Like we just cannot.
We don't need that right now. And if he ever puts on Maguire, I hope he ain't recovered. I feel like he should be recovered by then, apparently, but I hope not.
I think he's gonna force himself on.
He's gonna force himself on. He's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm a tough lad. I can do it. You can do it." But then again, bruv, the team we're facing this time, hey man, hey. I'm sorry. If he puts on I swear he's gonna play that sketchy team. I'm gonna kill him.
No, there's no way he plays the D team.
He's gonna play something stupid. Everyone's gonna be in the right position. Their Fred's gonna be on. That's the problem. Yeah.
Oh, he's definitely gonna play.
Yeah.
I don't want him to play. I just give Donny his time, man. I want Donny to
He's
go
not playing in the final.
I wish
he's not
Donny
good enough
could
for
go
Europe.
on and score the winner for us. It'll make his whole season. Forget not playing.
Look,
Scoring a
he's
winner
good
is
enough
all you need.
He's good enough to play in the Champions League. He's not good enough to play in the Europa League or the Premiership. You have to understand that by now.
There's levels to this, Tyrone. You need
There's
to.
no levels to this. No, we play at this level. You can't see it.
I think you're asking for a lot.
We play at this level, and you're telling me my guy can't play at this level. Trying to say what? He's floor level? Nah. Show Donny some respect, bruv. Even though Donny's playing like my FIFA career mode, bruv. Like, don't get to play for his team, but gets called up for his international team. I don't understand that one. I don't understand that one. You know, first team international team, but you can't play for your club. Rude. Absolutely rude. I'll sue them just for disrespect. So,
Jesus.
I wouldn't even say anything. I will sue them for disrespect.
Ty,
That's
your
rude.
prediction against Wolves.
Wolves. You know what? Yeah. How many games do we have left?
2.
Fulham, Wolves, and then Villarreal.
So we have 2 games left of the season.
Mhm.
He's gonna take the piss. I'm gonna say we're gonna lose those next 2 games.
You just said 2.
You said we're gonna-
2-1 against
take it
Fulham.
back.
Yeah. You said-
I just realized how much we have 2 games left, bro. We're not playing. We're not playing serious. I'm telling you now. When you see us play, watch. Williams is gonna play for Fulham. Playing against Fulham next game. I'm telling you now. He's going to do it. If he somewhat plays the first team for 3 of those games, I'll be happy, and I'll say we win the last 2 games of the season. But because it's Ole and he wants to use the bigger powers to his advantage, he's going to flop him and probably play Mata next game too. Watch, man. Watch. We'll see in it. We will see in it. But as I said,
didn't make a
those are my
scoreline
2
prediction, though.
predictions, yeah? Either we lose both of them or we win both of them because of the team selection, because of
What's
the
the score,
final.
though? What's the score?
All right. So if we have our full team and we carry on, because he doesn't want to tire them out, because the finals is coming. It's important because all he needs to see his alien brothers and sisters in space.
Ty, scoreline.
Score line
Just give us 2 numbers.
for Fulham is 2-0, as I said, yeah. And
Yeah.
for Wolves, it's probably going to be 2-0 again. But because Ollie's sus, it won't happen like that. But I hope it does.
Amrit, please. Prediction against Wolves.
3-2 United.
Wow, concise.
Can Martial play in the final?
He might be fit in time.
I
The
hope not.
fine Martians.
I hope
No,
not.
we call it the
Dearly
fine
beloved.
marshals. The fine
The Fine Marshals. Oh my god.
I hate that.
fine.
That just leaves the final. Amrit and Ty, you've both predicted more or less that we're winning. How badly are we winning?
It's not a prediction, Andy. It is. We have to win. There is no try. It is do only. I'm gonna go for a standard boring final 1-0 though to United, and we win. We walk away and we play it safe. I would like that.
Ty?
As much as I want to say we're gonna lose, I don't want that mentality. But
Wait, okay, why do you think we're going to
Don't
lose?
say it.
I feel it. Something about our team is so sus. Like
I
I can
mean,
feel it. It's a worry. Once we beat like Roma, bro, it was in my mind like, yo, these guys can flop at any time. At any time. Because they haven't flopped in Europe yet. So I hope this is not
sound
the time they do
logic.
it.
What's your scoreline
For
prediction?
my scoreline, we should win 3-0.
Okay.
Because
Fair enough.
Cavani's gonna score a hat trick that game.
Okay.
Because Real cannot handle a man like Cavani.
Fair enough. We have arrived at the end of our pods. So make sure you like the video and subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter, Red Devils Advoc, and on Instagram, RD Advocate. Ty, do you want to talk about our Twitch channel?
Hey, follow my Twitch, bro. Oh, follow our Twitch.
Follow my Twitch.
I follow our Twitch, bro. And
The
ladies
takeover was hostile.
and neutrals, follow it. I do FIFA content on Wednesdays and Sundays at 5. It could go on for long, so as normally it's from 5 to 7:30. But depending on what I'm doing, it can go longer. Yeah. Or it can go shorter because you randomly have a barber outside your house ready to cut your hair. just giving you that warning that it can randomly just cut. I can randomly just end it like after. Well, no, we normally stream for more than 2 hours, so we're good. But just giving you that warning, maybe I have to go AFK because there's a barber outside ready to cut my hair off for some random reason without my permission or my acknowledgement. So I'm just giving you the warning. But
That's
come
just
true.
wild.
You can hear me scream at FIFA, say how crap it is, and how I still play the game no matter how I cuss it. Yeah, I'm doing my career mode. I'm playing for Man United. I'm on the right side. I'm the ringer we needed. You know. So I'm on my career mode is on the way to become the best winger in the world. My international is England, so I play for England. But I'm supposed to be a so-called winger, but the AI Southgate plays me CDM, but I still score a hat-trick from there. Doesn't really matter. So it doesn't matter. We call those, I get those fine margin goals, those fine Martial goals. Like, don't worry about that. But yeah, follow that though. Don't know where it would be, but in the description, if you're on Spotify, just type in Red Devil's Advocate and you'll see our lovely, beautiful symbol on the Twitch channel. And you can see the old previous streams too of me yelling and singing and cussing how I'm on the championship team, not getting played, but I get called up for England. Like, the hell? I'm the best guy on their team and they're benching me for like the whole season. Then when I finally play, I get injured for 9 months. Really? FIFA, fix your game. But anyways, that's it.
I'd just like to point out it's twitch.tv/Red Devil's Advocate. That's where you can find the streams.
There you go. You can replay and hear that again.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you can watch the previous streams, man. Quality. French kiss.
Until next time, please take care of yourselves and your loved ones. Thank you for coming through. See you in the next one. Peace.